Okay, good afternoon, guys, and welcome to this PD opportunity that we've put together on My Big Campus and Google Apps for Education. I wanted to use this introductory video here to kind of go over a couple of things with you guys and kind of lay out for you what exactly this would entail. I've put some posts up here over the last couple of weeks, just kind of giving you guys updates without having started my official position until today. Actually, hadn't really had a lot of time to be able to contribute to working on this, but now that I've officially started in my capacity as a technology integration specialist, I'm going to have a lot of time here, especially in the month of July, to put this together. But essentially, what this is going to be for you guys is an opportunity to look at different ways of infusing technology into the classroom. And I know that some of you may think, well, I'm not a part of the one-to-one transition. I don't teach grades 5 through 8. That's okay. This is going to be things that can help every teacher K through 12 in our school corporation. It is obviously my belief and the belief of many in the school district that utilizing technology is something that's inevitable. It's something that is going to help, as we've said, make learning irresistible. We've got a lot of members on the tech cadre, a lot of leadership that is embracing this. So again, set aside the fact that we have our one-to-one initiative for grades 5 through 8. This is something that is going to benefit all teachers in the school corporation. I want to say that up front. And I also want to let you guys know too that I'm going to tackle this from the perspective that I'm of the impression and understanding that maybe not everybody has been on My Big Campus or been utilizing it in any capacity. So I'm going to start relatively simple. For those of you that have had previous experiences with this is going to seem very simple to you. Just ask that you embrace what we do here up front, and then we're going to get caught up to speed relatively quickly. We're going to start with My Big Campus. After we've gone through our modules with that, we'll transition into Google Apps for Education and talk about how that fits in and how you can use that to help supplement what you do here with My Big Campus. So we're going to kind of jump in today, and like as I said a little bit ago, the content, as you'll find out, is going to be unveiled through what is called a bundle on My Big Campus. And essentially what that allows us to do is take all of the content that we wanted to create for a topic and roll it out bit by bit. So basically, we're going to use these side features over here. As you can see, the tabs that are available on My Big Campus, and I'm going to go through each one of these. Now, I may not, for example, spend any time or much time on messaging. Some things overlap in terms of their usage and how they work together. So you may see us bounce around a little bit, but for the most part, it's my goal to cover this from top to bottom. That way you've got a comprehensive understanding of how you can use My Big Campus as a learning management system in your classroom. And I think the big key to understand as you approach this is to know that you don't have to use everything on this website. Some of you may walk away with this at the end saying, this is a great tool to host videos from YouTube. And that would be absolutely acceptable to do. Some of you may find it beneficial as a communication tool with your classes. Those of you at the middle and upper levels, you may want to use it to post reminders about upcoming schoolwork, homework, whatever, tests and quizzes. That would be absolutely understandable as well. Some of you may embrace more of the role of using the schoolwork tab, where you can actually have students complete assignments through My Big Campus, and then there's some self-grading that can take place on this website through that. So there's a lot of different features in here, and I just wanted to let you guys know up front, whatever you take away from this, my hope is that you will utilize at least one or two components of it. Obviously, if you embrace it and are able to use it as a total learning management system, that would be outstanding as well. So before we actually dive into the first topic for today, and we're just going to start off relatively simple by just addressing the overall look of the website and what's available on the homepage. I did want to let you guys in and be aware that we're going to try to take this from a little bit different angle, as opposed to just okay, here's the content, let's go through it, let's move on to the next thing. I want to kind of spice this up a little bit. We're going to try to make this a little bit more of a challenge, and you kind of utilizing some of the content and aspects of gaming. We're going to kind of try to turn this into a little bit of a competition within the district and within each building. So I want to let you know that each individual module that you'll see in here will have a video that introduces the topic for the week. There will be some discussion questions that go along with that, and then a challenge for you to think about how you can implement that particular content from the module into your classroom. And so for each level that you complete tasks within the module, you will be awarded a badge. We will have a badging system, and if you're not familiar with how this works, your profile, I can award you guys as badges. So as you complete the content within the group, I will keep track of what you've done, and I will award you badges for your level of completion within the module. And then, hopefully that turns it into a little bit of a competition to see who can attain the most badges within the module. So that's kind of how we're going to go about tackling this. And as I said, each module will contain a video that will provide you with the information about the topic for that module. There will be some discussion based questions in which I hope to be able to elicit some responses from you guys and get you guys thinking about different ways in which you can use what's been presented in the video. And then ultimately the task for the module will be, okay, how do you take this and then implement it into your classroom? So it'll be a combination of what we call blended learning. We'll do a lot through the My Big Campus website, but I will also be available to meet with you face to face. So if you are going through a module and you've watched the video and you've discussed and you're looking at it going, okay, I really want to try to implement this, but I need some support, I need some help, that's where you would email me, contact me, say, hey, can you set aside some time to come in and work with me on how to make this happen? I would be more than happy to do that. So anyway, if you ever have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My email is still within the corporation, jspears@mccsc. You can hit me up on that phone call. I'll have my phone system through 5-star set up, so I can get you guys my extension here relatively shortly. So anyway, having said all of that, let's dive into our first module here, and I'm going to start very basic. After you guys have signed in, and if you need any help with signing into My Big Campus, please let me know, but it's your same username and password that you use to get in the computer. So first initial, last name is your username, password is the same password that you would get into your machine. You do need to type in the school that you're associated with, so if you're at the high school, you'd type in Cascade High School. If you're at West, you would type in Mill Creek West, and you'll see the school come down on a menu. Select that, and that gets you into that. But obviously, if you're in this group, you know that, so hopefully that takes care of all that. But to kind of take a look at the opening screen here, as you can see, very much a social media feel, right? I mean, you've got a wall here where you can leave information. They have this, what's happening. You can kind of type in, hey, today we're going to tackle this. Or, if you're at the upper levels, middle levels, you could, leave messages for individual classes that you have, periods that you have. Certainly you could leave a teaser. You could leave a bell ringer question on here, however you want to go about addressing this. But as you can see here, in addition to when you type a post, you can leave attachments on there. So if you have a file or a photo, if you want to tease a day with that, maybe you post a picture of something that you're going to be covering, but you just kind of, again, tease the lesson for the day with that. You can pull things from your drive, and obviously we'll talk a little bit about what this is over here, but this is cloud-based storage, where you take files and you want to put them onto the website and store them through the website. So if you have some different files that you've stored through the cloud over here, you could load those up. There's library items. So again, if you have searched through the My Big Campus library, which again will devote a module to that, if you know of a video or a document on the My Big Campus library, which comes from educators all across the world that use this website, you could pull from there. Or if you have a quick link that you want to be able to provide your classes to go, if you're taking them into the computer lab and you don't want to worry about posting a link that you want them to go to on the board or on a screen, you can provide it to them directly through the My Big Campus page here. So again, you can control who the message goes to. If you click on the drop down arrow right here, you can see that you can control messages that are posted to staff only, staff and students, and then again you see this EduTalk, which we'll talk a little bit about next week here. So again, that kind of covers the way to be able to post information, and you can see here back on June 21st, I posted a quick note to you guys, and you can see that it posted to to this specific group here. So only members that are in our staff technology PD group are going to see that message, and again, you can control that up here. You see over here announcements. This is just kind of a brief little dashboard of groups that you're involved with, so you can see the different groups that I'm involved with. Bob Campus, kind of the spokesman, the face of My Big Campus. It's a call center type help desk where you can submit questions. If you're having trouble with that, you can click on this, and there's an FAQ page along with a blog where they kind of type in some information about what's going on. This website is evolving relatively quickly. It's been so much more updated even over the summer so far than what we were accustomed to seeing in the school year. So please take that as a caveat, that as you get to learn this website, know that it will change, hopefully for the better, but that is something that you'll want to be aware of. Activity over here, again, just a quick dashboard if there were events scheduled on your calendar, which you can see you have a calendar embedded in My Big Campus, and we'll address that later on as well. So again, just kind of a wall based here. As you can see me scroll down, you can see how this will appear. There is also too, with your profile, if you click on the drop down arrow here, a number of different areas that you can get into to set up your profile. So I'll let you guys kind of explore that on your own. Any notifications that you get will be posted up here in this red box, so you'll know that you'll have new notifications when you want to log in and check that. A quick way to see that. And then of course the question mark up here will allow you quick FAQs and getting started. If you are more of a reading manual type person, you can go through and view these as well. So those are available for each of the modules that we go to. So the last thing that I'll show you with, you can search up here at the top for people. You can search for documents. That's an overall search of the website. If I wanted to be able to contact somebody, like if I'm looking for Deb Headley in here, here I can see that she's listed in here, the groups that she's a part of and whatnot. So all that is available as well. The create button up here at the top is a quick link to be able to create either a bundle, a document, or a schoolwork assignment. And again, we'll go through each one of those individually as we go throughout the modules. So that is a quick link that is up there for you to do that. So again, today is just very basic, getting you thinking about, getting you an introduction to what it looks like, thinking about how you can use the website, and just overall giving you a sense of what this PD group is going to be about. Certainly want to get your guys' thoughts as we go through these modules. If you have suggestions or tips for me, I certainly will take those into consideration, and hopefully help tailor this to help you guys out in the long run. So check for discussion questions that I'll post up, and getting you guys thinking about how overall it'll be very broad at the beginning, how you can use My Big Campus as you roll into the 14-15 school year. Thanks.